Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at Virgo Versus the Zodiac. The game was developed by Munana and published by Degiga Games and was released on Steam in 2019. The game is a pixel art style RPG which has a lot more than meets the eye upon first glance. So without further hesitation, here's a review for this fantastic gem of a game. In this game's story, you'll play as Virgo, the Holy Queen, often referred to as the Dreadful Queen by heretics. As Virgo, you'll travel through the Zodiac realms, defeating each one of the other Zodiac spirits, in an attempt to bring back what Virgo refers to as the Golden Age. The game's story will see Virgo go on her epic quest to bring back the Golden Age, a period of peace, symmetry and balance, or so she thinks. Honestly, when you start playing the game and get into its story, you're going to find yourself being pleasantly surprised, as not only is it exceptionally well written, but it's also funny, it can be serious at times, twisted with a dark sense of humour at other times, but all the while it does a fantastic job of hooking you in and wanting you to know more about the events in the world happening around you. Character wise, this game is your standard bread and butter of RPG style games. You start off with your main character who is an all-rounder, you'll then get magic users, knights, healers, assassins, and possibly even snowmen. Each one of the cast of characters in the game is very well written and designed, with each one of them having their own personalities which really stand out and make you take notice of them. It's not just the main characters who are like this either. It's pretty much all the NPCs in this game have their own bizarre twists and quirks and personalities about them. I'm not going to say too much about the game's characters themselves, as really I want the gamer to experience them for themselves, as this is what happens when you get a great cast of characters and you mix them all together and they all just fit perfectly. Virgo Versus the Zodiac's gameplay is a little complicated to explain, but I will try my best. Essentially, the game is a traditional turn-based style RPG game with everything that you would honestly expect it to have. However, this is where this game differs just slightly. Whilst the game is turn-based, you also work via a quick time event system that's been thrown in, which suddenly adds a new twist to the whole combat layout. Now, for example, when you block, you can't just select block and have that be that. When the enemy is about to attack, you're given a QTE icon, which gives you a small window in which to hit the selected icon and get it right. If you do get this right, then you will block and you will be given a chance to counter attack. Get this wrong however, and you will still block, but your health's going to take a massive beating and you won't be able to counter at all. And truth be told, matches will end pretty quickly. This same principle also works for when you attack as well, be it from the standard attack to your more powerful magic spells. Everything now works via this new quick time event system. I do also need to point out that right from the very start of this game, the game is going to be difficult enough as it is with this new system, which I doubt many new users will have come across before, but also expect an uphill struggle right from the very beginning of this game, because this game is hard, and even on normal it's hard, and it is very unforgiving. Enemies are extremely overpowered, and I found myself losing far more battles than I was winning. Even later on when other characters joined up, I still found myself struggling with the quick time event system, which is really unforgiving if you make 2 or 3 mistakes, because if you do make 2 or 3 mistakes, that's pretty much it. You're going to be dying a lot. When it comes to Virgo Versus the Zodiac's graphics, everything has been done in the retro 2D pixel art style, but whilst also maintaining a newer fresh modern look as well. Everything in the game is beautifully well drawn with bright and bold colours that not only bring all the characters to life, but also the world around them. The game starts off fairly simple at first, easing you into the game, but once you start chapter 2, that's where the game feels like it can start to show off what it can do with its graphics, and with each new chapter that comes along, it just gets better and better. Really, I don't think that I can really give this game's graphics the credit that they do deserve, because I feel that it is something that the gamer should experience for themselves, because when the game opens up more, it genuinely does take you by surprise at just how amazingly beautiful it can be. The locations for the game in which you will explore are nothing short of astounding. Whilst travelling through the Zodiac realms, you're going to be going to many different locations, with each one being more beautiful and crazy than the previous one. Prepare yourself to explore perilous mountain ranges, deadly haunted forests, dark and dimly lit castles, graveyards, and bizarrely even an office building with salarymen goats as its workforce. There is a lot here to be explored, and if you're like myself and of the age of 36 going on to 40 and onwards, then you're also going to recognise all the little nods and references the developer has sneaked into the game. Be it from references to the anime Fairy Tail, minigame sections based off old classic shooters such as Gunbird and Radiant Silvergun, all the way up to past RPGs of old such as Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VI. It really is a joy to play this game and explore each new location and noticing all the little nods here and there which I doubt many newer gamers of today would recognise. And finally, here we are at the all important question. Should you buy Virgo Versus the Zodiac? Well, I would say that if you love RPG style games, a game that offers something new and that's challenging, a story which has many various twists and turns, and all this along with a real fun and fantastic bunch of characters, then I would have to say yes. Definitely yes. The game feels like a true labour of love by the developer, and you can tell that this game meant a lot to them whilst they were creating it. Be it from the quirky character interactions, the funny situations that the group tends to land themselves in, the combat system, to pretty much everything else. I didn't find myself getting bored at all at any point whilst playing this game, because not only was this game a pure joy to play, but it also has an absolutely incredible soundtrack, which really blew me away with just how impressive it was. Don't go into this game thinking that you know what it is, or what it's going to be like, simply by just looking at it from the Steam store page or a few screenshots. This game truly is what a true gem of a game is all about and what it stands for. It's so much more than what you expect it to be, and it will blow you away with what it has to offer once you start getting into it. Would I recommend Virgo Versus the Zodiac? Yes, definitely, without question. This really is a gem, and one I hope you all go out there and buy and enjoy. Well, that's it for this review, guys. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and please subscribe.